Well, it finally happened. Jalen Hurts just got a massive new 5-year contract extension. We're going to break down how it's a lot of money, but it's a really good deal for Jalen Hurts. Also includes a no-trade clause. The full Jalen Hurts contract details on today's show. I'm Thomas Mott. This is the Thomas Mott Show. What's up, guys? Thomas Mott here. Welcome to the Thomas Mott Show on a very, very good Monday. Jalen Hurts has been officially paid. He is locked into Philadelphia the next 5 years. Can we just start by getting a thumbs up on this show? We can get at least 1,000 thumbs up for Jalen Hurts being locked into the Eagles and our franchise quarterback for the next until 2028, the next 5 years. We're at the full details starting right now, but give the show a thumbs up just for that. We're also approaching 11,000 subs. Hopefully you can hit the sub button too. Ian Rapoport, let's start here. Quote, the Eagles and Jalen Hurts agreed on terms on a 5-year, $255 million contract extension that makes him the highest paid player in NFL history, sources tell me and Tom Pelissero. Agent Nicole Lynn did the deal, which includes $179.304 million in guarantees and a no-trade clause. We'll break this down more in a second. Initial thought, though, when you see highest paid player in NFL history, there's a new highest paid player in NFL history every single offseason. Mahomes was the highest paid player in NFL history. Watson was the highest paid player in NFL history. Now it's Jalen Hurts. This is not any sort of a shock. It's not any sort of a surprise. This was expected. It was going to be big. It was going to be massive. There are a couple of key takeaways here. A lot less guaranteed money than Deshaun Watson got, but a no-trade clause. The Eagles' first ever no-trade clause in franchise history. Ian Rapoport and Tom Pelissero have a joint article on NFL.com giving you a lot more details, which are very, very interesting. Quote, Jalen Hurts will be in Philadelphia for years to come. The Eagles and their superstar quarterback agreed to terms Monday on a 5-year, $255 million contract, makes him the highest paid player in NFL history. Hurts' deal has $179.304 million in total guarantees, including $110 million fully guaranteed at signing and $126.5 million fully guaranteed by March 2024, as well as the first no-trade clause in Eagles history. Another sign of the franchise's faith in Hurts, who is still only 24 years old. Stop there. Okay, so he gets a lot guaranteed early on. They obviously had the money, the movement to be able to go ahead and do so. I have no idea how this affects the cap situation, but we will have that probably later on tomorrow because it takes a while for people to crunch the numbers and figure out how the cap is going to be affected. But clearly, they have the money this year and next year to go ahead and make this work. And again, 126.5 fully guaranteed by 2024 is not anything to freak out about. I know we're going to see comments saying, Thomas, this is so much money. It was going to be so much money. Jalen Hurts, when he did everything that he did last season, including balling out in a Super Bowl, all but guaranteed this would be the price. And the fact they were able to get it done before Lamar, and obviously done before Joe Burrow, and obviously done before Justin Herbert is also good news. We'll talk more about that in a second. Let's keep going. The Eagles quarterback can earn an additional $15 million in incentives, giving him an opportunity to make as much as $274 million through 2028, including $4.3 million that he would have been due in the last year of his original rookie contract this season. Hurts gets a huge raise in 2023, including a $23.294 million signing bonus, and will make $64 million for the first new year in 2024. The Eagles now have him under contract for the next 6 years on a deal that preserves their flexibility to keep the team intact around him. The deal was negotiated by Hurts' agent Nicole Lynn and is believed to be the largest contract ever completed by a female agent. We'll stop there for a second. Again, this gives him a ton of flexibility. The $23.294 million signing bonus is the key factor there. That doesn't count towards the cap because it's a signing bonus. And so in reality, he's not going to make that much in terms of a cap hit in the first couple of years. Now, you see $64 million the first 2 years going into 2024. Again, a lot of that is bonus money, the way they prorate the salary. This is good news. I'm not a contract wizard, but doing the research before I jumped on today's show, this is very, very good news. Here's the comparison to the other contracts. Quote, the total guarantee of $179.304 million on Hurts' new deal is the second largest in NFL history, only behind Deshaun Watson's 5-year, $230 million fully guaranteed deal with the Browns last year. Only Watson and Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson had more money fully guaranteed at the signing than Hurts' $110. The total cash is second in NFL history behind the 10-year, $450 million extension Patrick Mahomes signed with the Chiefs in 2020. So again, we didn't have to get close to Deshaun Watson money, and that's the whole holdup with Lamar Jackson right now, is he thinks the contract should be $230 close to fully guaranteed like Deshaun Watson did. The fact that Hurts' deal only has $179 million guaranteed, $60 million less than Deshaun Watson, and he actually is good, where Deshaun Watson clearly is pretty trash after everything that happened off the football field and missing the whole year, all that situation. Howie got a really good deal here. Now, One final thing I want to mention before we go ahead and talk about the other contracts that are going on right now. He got less than Mahomes, as he should. Mahomes is a better quarterback. I say that wearing my Devontae Smith jersey today. Every gym would take Mahomes over Hurts, but the gap is so thin, and yet we got him for a lot cheaper than what Patrick Mahomes was given. Plus, we got him for only 5 years versus 10, giving you more flexibility after the contract is over and not locking you into somebody for 10 total years. Now, again, $51 million if you divide 255 by 5, and so he's a little bit more than the $47 million a year we talked about, but the bonuses and the way this is structured, I think, is absolutely fantastic. Howie Roseman, I'm telling you, this is great. This is great for the football team. I cannot believe that I will see any comments down below that are poo-pooing this. After what you saw from Jalen Hurts last year, the fact they were able to get it done, get him signed to a 5-year contract, make sure it's not ridiculous like Deshaun Watson's current contract or what Lamar Jackson was asking, and get it done before Joe Burrow is huge. We have talked about this all the time on the show. If Burrow would have gotten a contract just like this one, Jalen Hurts would have demanded more because he has the same credentials as Joe Burrow technically, because both have been to and lost a Super Bowl, and both have been pretty darn good their first few years in the National Football League. The fact they got it done now before the draft, oh my goodness, thumbs up. Again, thumbs up. Now, a little bit of speculation here. The fact they were able to get this done less than 2 weeks before the NFL draft does leave the door open for a possible trade and signing of maybe a safety, maybe a linebacker. We talked about Devin White in the past. We talked about the safeties that are available right now. There's multiple safeties who Philadelphia could reach out and possibly try and trade for. Not saying that's what this is for, because this deal was going to happen anyway, but you've got to bet how he maneuvered the first year of this deal to make sure that he could absorb somebody if they wanted to make a trade. Now, I'm just saying that. I'm just throwing that out there. No idea if that's going to be true or not, but it could be a possibility. The fact this is pre-draft versus post-draft is really, really good news for all Eagle fans who are continually waiting for potentially one final move to ensure the linebacker or safety spot. Will it happen? I don't know. But the fact it came at this time is really, really good news for the Eagles. Let's just finish up by saying congratulations to Jalen Hurts. Give Hurts congratulations in the comments section. This is a guy who was doubted everywhere he went. Now, he, of course, was very highly recruited. He was started at Alabama, but after the Alabama thing fell through, he was doubted immensely. Went to Oklahoma, balled out, was doubted immensely going in the NFL draft. When the Eagles drafted him, I doubted him immensely. I didn't like the pick. You can go back and find footage of that. I didn't like the pick. It didn't make sense. And then after the first season, a lot of people said he still is not accurate. The completion percentage is not going to work out. He can't be a franchise quarterback. And then as the season started this past year, we all said, okay, he's played well the first couple of games, but can he continue that up? Can he keep the pace? And then he did. And he got injured. Okay, can he come back from injury? And then he did. And then he got to the playoffs, and we said, well, is he going to be rusty? Can he beat good defenses in the playoffs? Because remember, the Giants at the time, people were saying, oh, they're pretty good. Blew him out of the water. Oh, the 49ers defense, really good. Blew him out of the water. Oh, a Super Bowl. Surely he will shrink in a Super Bowl. 4 touchdowns was better than Patrick Mahomes, and had he just gotten the ball one more time, we all think he would have gone down and scored. So, congratulations, Jalen Hurts. The day we've been waiting for is finally here. Thumbs up for that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'm Thomas Mott, rocking my Eagles green on a Monday because it's so exciting. This has been the Thomas Mott Show.